Hey guys, so it's October 19th, and I just want to apologize for being kind of MIA for the past few weeks on YouTube. But, sorry, I'm moving a lot. This chair is kind of, it makes me move. And I'm sorry I'm in a tank top. I don't think I've ever done a video in a tank top before. But, I had to share the news about the album leak. I mean, if you haven't been on Twitter or Mod Life, and you're an Angels and Airwaves fan, then you don't know that the album for the Love Part 2 album leaked online yesterday. And it was really hard for me because I've always been one of those people that want to wait so that they can be surprised and be like, oh my god. But last time I waited, and this time I just was kind of cracking under the pressure. But I got the okay from one of the band members, so I think that's okay. Especially because I was hearing such great reviews about it, and you guys, oh my goodness, I loved it. Duh. I mean, how could I not? It was just, I did a little bit of notes. I'm lame like that. But on my first listen, I did some notes, and I really liked it. But, yeah, so the first song is Saturday Love. I think it has a great intro. Tom's voice kind of had a little bit of a old Blink sound to it, but I didn't mind that because, I mean, obviously his influences of his other bands is going to come in, so it's all good. The drumming was incredible, which makes it so much harder that Adam's not around anymore. But he'll be in other bands, like I had said earlier, if you guys saw that video on Facebook. But, yeah, the guitar was great, and I really liked the line where it's like, my eyes began to swirl like death, and I wrote out the lyrics not yesterday, yeah, I wrote out the lyrics, but whatever, and I absolutely love the "We'll Never Grow Up, My Love," because it just, gave me such a feeling of endless youth, and especially at this age where I'm an adult now, so it kind of freaks me out to be an adult because I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to grow up, but, it's a great thing. Surrender, I really liked. That was the next song. It says, what does it say? They're the ones that cut themselves, or that hurt themselves. It reminded me of, how I used to be, years back. And ABA was one of the big reasons that I started being okay with myself, and I really liked that. It was weird to think about that again. I'm sorry I keep looking down. I have a laptop right here. Yeah, the drumming and the keyboards and the background melody for that song I really liked, and then when Tom's voice came back in, I really liked that too. It was nice to have a little bit of a instrumental break. Yeah, Anxiety was next, and we've already heard Anxiety, so it wasn't anything too new, but it was really nice to hear it again, and with that, with the whole album feel where it's, is it transfers? I don't know. From one song to another, that was really great. And the little background Anxiety, I really liked that. And the outro, oh my goodness, I really liked that too. I'm saying I really like everything. Obviously, I love ABA, and obviously, I really approve of this album, and I feel like did a great job. And then My Heroine came on, and oh my god, that, the molding between Anxiety and My Heroine was just absolutely perfect. And as soon as Tom's voice came in, I started crying, and I know I'm lame like that, but I just can't help myself. They're just so magical, and when a band has the power to make you cry just through a song, I think that's just, it shows something about that band, about how you can just relate so much. And I just felt like that was such a heartbreakingly beautiful song, and I don't know, I hold that song close to my heart. I feel like that might be my favorite out of Love Part 2, and yeah. Oh, and there's a little part where it's a bit like love, and Tom sounds just adorable. I'm making this long. I'm trying to not. But Moon as My Witness was next. I really like that little repetitive noise in the background. And I don't know, it just made me smirk. I don't know, I really liked that. And the guitar and the drumming was really, really great. Dry Your Eyes had that little techno-ish beat, and I mean, everyone loves a little bit of techno, right? And the drums in that, oh, and the keyboard too. I don't know. It reminded me a tiny bit of Everything's Magic, but that's okay because it's AV. And yeah, Revelator was next. It kind of, at the beginning, it kind of reminded me of a country song, and I feel like this song has potential to be a single, like the next single. And if you agree, comment below. If you disagree, feel free to not. And I really find Tom's little falsetto adorable. It makes me happy. The song makes me happy, especially though we'll get knocked down a few times, but the truth is we're still alive. And that, I feel like people need to be reminded of that constantly. Like, we will have our obstacles in life, and you know, some people feel like their life is so full of like shit, but you have to remember that you should be grateful that you're still alive and still breathing and healthy. And even if you're not healthy, like, at least you still have your life. There's people that wish they could be living the life you have, so just be grateful for everything you have, and always know that there's going to be something greater coming your way. Yeah, one last thing I really liked, because it had the dialogue from the movie, and that's one of my favorite like little parts of the movie. And I posted my status yesterday on Facebook. If you guys didn't see, I will link down below a little picture of it. I took a screenshot because I really liked it, and I feel like I should keep that for myself. Oh, I put it on my Tumblr too. Yeah. Next was Inertia, and I put a little astroship thingy on it too, because I feel like that might be one of my favorites too. I really like that it was like, it had a little eerie high-pitched noise in the back, and I don't know why, but I just feel like that was really great. Made it stand out for me. And I really like that it starts with "You're a liar." And it's just right to the point. Well, I put, "The hate that you have, that you carry, it will grow till we're buried, and there will be nothing left except sadness. You're so clever that this is war, like it's like no other. If there is blame, it's on each other." Yeah, I was just writing down lyrics that I really liked. And if I got them wrong, please be sure to correct me, because I really want to get them right. And then at the end it says, "You've got to remember the good things," which again, it's reinstating the fact that you got to stay positive throughout like the negativity. Behold a Pale Horse was really good. I really liked the intro, and the bass was great. It was a little more realistic and maybe a little pessimistic, but then it just gets back to being realistic but positive. And then someone was saying that David might have been singing in the background, but I don't know if that's true or if it's not, but let me know if you guys know. And then All That We Are, I feel like that was, that song, although the lyrics were good, I feel like that song was more about the music taking over and just consuming everything. It was just so good. Overall, I absolutely loved the album. Yes, a little bit of it did sound kind of, not repetitive, but it did sound familiar to other AVA songs, and somebody was like, it was recycled, and that annoyed me a little bit, because obviously it's a continuation of Love Part 1, so it's gonna sound a little similar, and I wouldn't want it to be completely new material. And I feel like this album really did go out on a limb a little bit, especially with Tom singing, because there are songs where he's singing a little softer, a little higher. I really liked it. And I feel like the drumming was so good, and the bass and the guitar and everything, just, you know, AVA still got it and still will have it for a really long time. It doesn't matter that only 2 remaining founding members are still there. Like, it does not matter, because AVA is just great. And I feel like you guys should know that even though I downloaded the leaked album, I am still going to buy the actual album, and I have every intention to continue supporting this band. And I feel that if you support a band, you should always like buy their music, go to their shows, and buy merch, because that's a great way to support the music scene. Yeah. Okay, so I'm making this a lot longer than I should have, but I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And feel free to comment your thoughts. Like this if you do, dislike if you don't. Yeah.